Hey folks, Papa Boris here playing some more solo Daybreak. This is game 5 of my 10-game challenge. We've got 2 junkers for global projects. I guess this one's easier to activate, so we're going to take it and lock that in. And now I'm very excited to see my opening hand. Okay, do we have power? We do not, once again. So this has been nice. We've been able to show off the strategy without having power. Now, do we have a good plug that we could use to activate this with? And the answer is... yeah, I don't really need this since I already have this. So I could just put that under there. This also could go under there. The nice thing about this one is that sometimes it is useful to have wind tags, and I could play this on top of here, activate it once to get an energy, and then I could stick something else on top of it. The other thing, of course, is that, if I do have a power token, I could just discard this for 2 energy, which is better than playing it. But we've seen it happen before where if you play this in round 1, then, you can play it and then play it at the start of round 2 and then get 2 energy that way without having to discard a card. Now, this is actually really good. This is one of the best cards we could hope for. It is per bridge symbol. We have a bridge symbol on this starting worthless card, so we can use it twice per round, and in 3 rounds, get rid of all of our factories. Factories are the thing that you have the single most of, so this is a very nice thing to have. Now, this and this are both definitely completely useless, so what I'm actually going to do is start with an R&D. We're going to pop this thing away, and we're looking for power here. Power. Power? We don't find power. There's no power. Well, there's this. This is 1 energy per nuclear, but this starting energy card does not have nuclear on it. And all this stuff is, well, okay, so there's this. This is actually pretty good. We can get rid of cars. With this card and this card, we can get rid of 8. 8 of our emissions. That just may be what I take, especially since I could do a move where it's like, I could actually put this on, use this 3 times in round 1 to get rid of all the cars, and then cover this up. The main issue, then, is that I don't have power. I'm only discarding a single card for an energy, which means I'm going to be using up a lot of communities in Crisis. Now, there's also this. This is actually pretty cool. You can stick it on top of this card, and then you draw 4 cards and keep any that reduce stuff. The issue is I don't really need that. I mean, I've already got 2 of the best ones. I'm just gonna take this. And since we are in kind of a desperate situation here, I think what I'm gonna do is I am gonna stick this R&D under here just to cycle it and possibly get an extra card next round as well. We got junk. All right, that's awesome. So now, well, I think I am actually going to use this because we are in need of energy. The main thing is I might not actually stick it on top of my power plant, because if I stick this on top of my power plant, I'm committed and I'm not going to be able to ever draw a power token, tuck it under here, and use it. So I may, like, for example, stick it here, use it this round, and then use it again next round. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to put this on. I'm going to use it once. This allows me to remove a carbon this turn. I'm going to first put on the car. So I'm going to confirm this. We're going to use it 1 time, so we're not exceeding our energy needs here. Now, my strategy is I've removed 1 carbon, so that's the one I need to prevent there being 2 bands. There's a 1 in 6 chance we roll the whatever crappy die that is that adds 2 on here immediately, but I'm going to take that risk. So what's going to happen here is that we're going to use this twice next turn, and then we're going to stick this on and use this 3 times. And then we're going to finish all of our factories by the end of round 3. So if we look at our current net carbon, it's 9. We're going to get rid of 2 cars and 5 factories. That's 7. So I just need 2 random emissions, and then I'm good to go. Now, there is another move here. You could use this and just get rid of one of these cards for an energy, and then use this again to get rid of an extra carbon immediately. But in that case, if I roll that 1 die that adds 2 cubes to here, I'm still going to get a full band. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get greedy. I mean, I've looked at a lot of cards. I drew 5 cards from this and then a card from this. That's 6 plus my 5 starting cards. I've looked at 11 cards and there were no power tokens. So I'm hoping that I get a power token. Or there's also a slight chance that I get the global project that improves your wind production. That one takes 3 wind tags to activate, and I do have 2 already. So if I get that project and a single wind tag, then I can just use this as is to make 3 energy per card, and my energy needs will be solved. So that's what we're doing here. That's the game plannerino. Let's end the turn, and watch the cubes pile up, watch the cubes disappear, though not as many as we'd like, and then watch the cubes heat up our planet. Okay, so we're gonna roll the die. It is not the bad one. It's the one that does nothing. We lose a social resistance. That's a bad thing to have happen early on, because now everything else that would normally do nothing actually would do something. We lose that as well. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And then, oh, see, this would have done nothing, but instead it gives a community in crisis. So not an amazing start. We did not get power. We didn't get a good global project, and we did get kind of stiffed on the crises. So let's see what we got here. We got, oh, the solar panels. Okay, well, I'm still going to take it. But it's worse than the wind would have been, because I have only 1 solar tag and 2 wind tags. But hey, at least it's it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So let's see if we get lucky. Do we get 2 solar? No, we got 1 solar. Okay, but this is actually pretty good. So we got this thing to get rid of buildings, and that's it. If we get rid of all our cards, all our buildings, and all of our factories, we never need to touch dirty energy. That will actually do it. This is what, per bulb? Okay, that's a little annoying, because I'd have to give up my R&D for it, or give up my card draw for it. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. We've also got this to get rid of cows. That is not amazing, because I need 3 plants. It's a little awkward. Well, I need 2 other plants besides it. Yeah, okay, so let's just do our basic business. We're going to get an energy from this, and I'm not hoarding this for another round. So we're going to stick our solar R&D on it, and there is a chance I'm going to draw 8 cards. If any one of those 8 cards is a solar tag, I can drop it down, and this thing will now be giving me 3 energy per card. So let's put that on, and let's roll the dice. We got 1, and that 1 was a solar tag. Yay! Okay, so now this one is an energy per solar tag, but you're limited to only once per plant, which is annoying because the only plant I have is this one, but this is my stack for removing stuff, and it is an important stack because this factory removal is limited by my bridges, and this is where my bridges are. So I think what I'm gonna do here is just, yeah, I mean, if I stick it on top of my power stack, for example, or even on top of this stack, either one, then I can get 2 energy plus 3 is 5 energy per card, but only once per round. Unless I stick another plant on top of it. I've got this plant and that plant. I could stick this on and get infrastructure resistance, but that's the one I didn't lose, so I'm not like super jazzed about it, but I could. If I do this twice per round, that would be 10 energy. I mean, that's actually fine. Or what's my other option? I stick it back here. This would now be giving me just 3 per card. So I could go here and it's 5. Really, it's, no, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? It's not 5, it's 4 per solar panel, and there's 2 solar panels here. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna dither around with it. We're just gonna stick it under here. Well, hold on. Let's play correctly. You gotta draw your cards first before you make any commitments. What do we got? We got, you know, it's not definitely nothing. I could get rid of my cows with this. It's easier to use than this thing. It's just once per paper, and we have a stack with a paper in it. Okay, so let's get to business. We're gonna get rid of our cars. So our cars are done. Definitely done. We're going to, oh, I need to do this, don't I? Yeah, I should just do this, just to see what we get. 1 card. It is this thing, where I can draw a card. Well, it's an interesting idea. I could stick it on top of this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. And we have a random bulb here, so we'll just draw, see what we get. We got, oh, great, infrastructure resistance per bridge. Okay, don't need that. So I am actually just going to toss away like a useless card here. Let's just see what is tempting here. We can remove crises. We can get rid of a trash. That might be the one. This is cars and factories. I've already got those solved, however. So we can, what the hell? Oh, this is some dumb stuff. Okay, we're gonna just take this. This is completely fine. So what I'm gonna do is I need to put my factory removal onto this stack, but first, let's get this on here. My cars are all gone, so now I can get rid of a trash. I only have 1 trash, so I don't need to do this anymore. Now we can stick our factory here. All right, and I can use this 4 times. I could even use it all 5 times if I tuck this underneath. Although, if I was gonna do that, I should really have played it first. Do I want to get rid of all 5 factories and go for a 2-round win? Oh, that's tempting. I would just need to also be able to play this. I am pretty sure there's a way to actually win this in 2 rounds and just go kablooey with Communities in Crisis. But let's just play a normal game this time. So let's just, let's just do this. We're gonna, oh well, am I gonna do this? No, because this doesn't make any sense. I should just discard it to my energy then, right? If I'm not going kablooey. So I'm just gonna put this on here, and I'm gonna use this once, twice, 3 times a lady, 4 times an android. All right, and now we take our solar thing, we tuck it under here. Should I just do this as well? Oh, this would be such an easy way to win right now. Why aren't I doing it? I should just do it. Yeah, we're gonna stick this on here. We can get rid of both buildings. I forgot I had this option to get rid of the buildings. That's pretty strong. I don't need to discard cards for it, is the thing. All right, so we're just a little 8 energy short, but that's completely fine because we are getting 3 energy thanks to this excellent global project per discarded card. So we can just discard these cards. And even if I had, for example, not had that global project, I used this 3 times just now, so I would have a 6 energy deficit. I could still win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're probably not going to get 4 Communities in Crisis, probably. But we are at 0 here, so oh, you know what? Okay, well, I did mess up. I kept the wrong card. Although, oh, I could still play it on top of here. Interesting. Or, no, this was the move. I don't need to do that. I can just stick this under here, there. And then I could just use this one more time. There we go. Now we're at -1, got rid of our last factory, kept all of our dirty energy. We're at -1. Yep. Okay. So there's really no need not to do this. I will take no Communities in Crisis. We have a clean win on round 2. That is because of this global project. Without that, we would be taking, a butt ton of Communities in Crisis. As it is, we could just get to end the turn, and we get a nice, clean 2-rounder. I'm pretty sure that no matter what the Crisis cards are, it is impossible with one band to lose at this point. Oh, no. Oh, we actually blocked that one. Oh, no. And the game's over. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and/or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.